Hey everybody, this is Ben Plays here again, back again with another bootleg Fortnite combo video. So yeah, it's been a while since I made another one of these videos. Maybe like little, almost a year probably. I want to say, cause I made my last one in like chapter 4, season 3, I believe, and yeah, we're on chapter 5, season 2, even though there's like no number here anymore for some reason. Yeah, so yeah, there's a reason. I mean, the reason I didn't make another bootleg Fortnite combo video for a while is mainly because of my slacking nature, and also and the fact that yeah, Fortnite ruined the locker in chapter 5 season 1 by separating the character, the pickaxe, the glider, separating the emotes, the lobby, and the wraps by separating all of them. So now you can still make combos, but all your cosmetics are like split between like separate sections, which really sucks to be honest. But regardless, I still want to make another one of these. So yeah, a lot of new cosmetics have come out since Chapter 4 Season 3, and I like to do some combos, some more combos, with for some bootleg characters. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Alrighty, so for the very first bootleg combo, I'm gonna recreate Tamama from Sergeant Frog. Hold on, let me just show you. Yeah, this is Tamama from Sergeant Frog, and this is how what I use to recreate him. Okay, so first of all, I used the Midnight Axo skin, because like Tamama and Midnight Axo have like really similar skins. They're both like amphibian creatures. I mean, they're not the same. I mean, Axo is an axolotl, and Tamama is like a an anthropomorphic tadpole. But it's kind of similar. It's animal scaly esque. Also, Axo has this tadpole esque tail on him. So yeah, I think that really fits him. All right. And for his back bling, I used the winged summon toad summon from the Jujutsu Kaisen set because it kind of reminds me of Kararo. Hold on, yeah, the frog reminds me of Kararo. The main leader of the Cronin platoon. Tamama is like always obsessed with Kararo. He wants him to himself and stuff like that. He's kind of a young Tassandre basically. So yeah, this kind of reminds me of something that looks like Kararo. Also, the emblem on the frog on the toad is definitely Sergeant Frog esque, with the little logo on it, right? And for the pickaxe, you can basically use any birthday pickaxe because it's basically like a little junk food thing. Because Tama likes junk food and all that stuff. He besides his cute nature, he's really destructive and he likes to eat like junk food because I guess he's a hyperactive tadpole or something. All right. Oh crap. Oh, that's weird. My camera started moving on its own for some reason. Okay, so yeah. Um, what is another pickaxe you can use for him? I guess you can also use like another food pickaxe, like Hold on, where's the food pickaxe? Oh, yeah, you can also use ice pop, I guess. Peely pick. Where's that? Where's the pizza pickaxe? The pizza Kaiser. Oh yeah, it's right here. Basically, any food pickaxe can go with Tamama, but I would highly recommend any of the birthday pickaxes if you have them. For the glider, I decided to use Frieza's spaceship because, the Cronian platoon are basically aliens from the planet Charon trying to take over Earth, which they call Picaponian. Also, if you've seen the opening theme of Sergeant Frog, you'll know that this glider, Frieza's spaceship, looks a lot like the Cronian spaceship that they use in the opening of the show. I don't know if they ever wrote it in the actual show itself, but it's definitely in the opening. And for some emotes, Jumbo Popcorn, again, because Tamama likes, he likes, junk food and all that stuff. And Quick Bite, because, again, it's junk food related. I mean, Tamama doesn't go fast, but, Uh, How Sweet, again, the junk food thing, it's a cake, which is a little more fitting for his character. Something Stinks. This is basically a reference to the anime, the first couple episodes of the anime where Actually, and I think in Thomas' debut an episode, he ends up farting because he ate a bunch of junk food out of when he got out of Momoko's bag. So this is what this emote's a reference to. Page Turner, because there's actually a really interesting reason why I put this as one of Tama's emotes, because it's a reference to the songs that the Coroni platoon does at the there's like these little shorts during the anime where like the Coroni platoon members sing and a little drawing tutorial how to do with them, and yeah. Okay, if you've seen the anime, you'll know what this is. Oh my god, I love it. Because he's like obsessed with Coroni and Caro and all that stuff. And he likes him and all that stuff. I don't know. Okay, and yeah, that's Tamama. Now to the next combo. Okay, so for this next combo, this one's a little more personal and near and dear to my heart because this is a robot from the book and movie Robot Dreams. Yeah, for those who haven't seen the movie, okay. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's basically about a movie. It's a story about a dog who is lonely one day, so he buys a robot from like an online TV advertisement, a build yourself robot, and the two become good friends. But something happens to the robot, and then it just doesn't. Everything after that's just an emotional roller coaster of rides. I don't want to spoil the actual movie or the book if you haven't watched either, but experienced either. But yeah, this is Robot from Robot Dreams, like I said. So for Robot, I decided to use Bender from Bender Rodriguez. Cause he looks just like Robot from that. He looks just like Robot, if I'm being honest. I mean, without the antenna and like the Google eyes and like the teeth, this is pretty much a near representation of what Robot is. And yeah, even though the author actually said that Robot is actually based on the robots from Howl's Moving Castle, I think Bender works just as well for him as well. Bender is like near identical. For his back bling, you can use any of the boombox back blings. I looked at all the boombox back blings in the game, at least in the shop, and the shady boombox looks the most clean to me. This is basically a reference to, again, I don't want to spoil anything, but when Robot and Dog get separated because it's a dog, yeah, he gets picked up by someone, and then that certain someone turns him into like a walking radio. Wait, do I have any other boomboxes? Hold on, let me just. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, there's another boombox you can use, the Pure Soul. Again, I prefer the Slim Shady boombox. It's a lot more cleaner, if I'm being honest. Yeah, but either's fine. For his pickaxe, I decided to use the Icicle pickaxe because again, there's a scene in the film where Robot gets separated from Dog one day, and he has a dream where he's getting back to him, and he's covered under a bunch of ice. So this is basically a reference to that scene. Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Falcon, because again, while Robot and Dog are separated, one of his dreams involves, well, it's one of his interactions when he's alive. Robot, when he's trapped, is finding this bird family and help raising a couple of the kids while the mom watches by. So yeah, this Falcon is basically a representation for those birds that Robot came across. And I don't have any emotes for this one because Robot doesn't do much in the film, at least not from what I felt in the film or the book. From what I can remember, he does. Yeah. Maybe I just don't have any on my mind, but this is just a combo I really want to show you guys. All right, next one. And next up, we have Sarge from the Toy Story movies. Yeah, for those who haven't seen them, even though a lot of people probably already have, Sarge is basically the character from the Toy Story films. He's voiced by Lee R. Ermey or something like that. If I'm pronouncing it, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's basically like the military leader of Andy's Toys. He's also like a little, yeah, he's exactly what he is. He's a plastic army man, army general. So yeah, for the skin, I use Plastic Patroller because it's literally perfect to represent him. Hold on, yeah, this is like literally Sarge right here. This is basically a trooper technically, but it's still green. It's still a plastic guy. It works. For his back bling, you can use the blasting cap back bling because it represents the bucket of toys, the bucket of army men that Sarge's men reside in the Toy Story films. The driver pickaxe, because I don't know why I chose the driver pickaxe. It's just well, here, yeah, Sarge's men don't really carry physical weapons, but they have like battering rams. They have like I don't know if they carry anything battering rams, but it makes sense because like they have like daggers, like batons, staffs. Okay, if you watch the film, you'll know. For a glider, I use the Raptor glider because the army theme. This glider is pretty rare, so pick it up if you can. It the army coloring. It just makes too much sense to not have this as a glider. Okay. For emotes, I have Spyglass. Because he's always on the lookout as an army general. I don't know why this one's in here actually. Sorry, it's been again. Fortnite ruined the lockers. I'm kind of going through everything. But here's one that works. Point and shoot. Yeah. This works because he's like Sarge is like he's firing. You're pretending you're firing a gun and stuff like that. It works. There aren't Sarge and his men are like army. You know, they do espionage missions. They shoot things. You shoot things. It's self-explanatory. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Next combo. And right here is the first of two Dr. Seuss characters. We have the Grinch here. The Grinch is one of Dr. Seuss's best characters. His whole character personality is that he hates Christmas and he wants to steal it, but then you find out that it doesn't come from a store and all that stuff. So yeah, to recreate the Grinch, I used the gorilla version of Beast Boy, which I think works way too well. Come on, look. He's very hairy. He's ape-like, kind of like the Grinch, kind of akin to the Jim Carrey Grinch. I mean, he could do without like the blank chest, but I think this is like a near perfect representation of the Grinch. It's way too close to what he actually looks like, to be honest. For the back bling is Brat Pack not because he steals kids, but because he always has like those red bags with him in all the adaptations that he always has those red bags that he has with him when he's trying to steal Christmas. Like in the Jim Carrey film and the Benedict Cumberbatch film, he had different colored bags in the original special. But this does a good job of representing those red bags from those other adaptations. Branch Basher because it's also kind of self-explanatory. He steals Christmas, and there's that iconic scene where he's stuffing the tree up the chimney, only for Cindy Lou Who to come down and find him. Jack's sled because this is also self-explanatory. It's the Grinch is pretending to be Santa Claus, so he gets on a sled to go down to Whoville. I mean, Max isn't like a bone reindeer, but it works. It works pretty well actually. For emotes, mostly those are pretty self-explanatory. Like, this is when he's coming down to Whoville to get back the toys. Again, this is a reference to a sled. Ride Along is a reference to a sled. Unwrapped, it's a reference to the 2000 film where the mayor gives the Grinch a present, but it's a Christmas shaver, and he gets angry and stuff. I mean, he doesn't get angry there, but still. True Love, because his heart grows 3 sizes that day. Take 14 because the reference to the 2000 film where he's trying to like train Max to be a reindeer, but it doesn't work out. Self-reflexing, because he's looking in the mirror, trying to, he's saying like, with this coat and this hat, I'll be just like Saint Nick. And yeah, this is just a transforming emo. We don't talk about that one. No, it's just gonna turn him back into Beast Boy. Okay, next. And here we have the Cat in the Hat. Yeah, the Cat in the Hat is also another Dr. Seuss character. Yeah, basically the Cat in the Hat is basically this cat who visits these 2 kids named Sally and Conrad. Conrad isn't even mentioned, name isn't even mentioned in the book, but they gave him a name in the movie. So anyway, yeah, the cat comes over to visit these kids, and he lightens up their day with like Thing 1 and Thing 2, but things get out of hand and hijinks ensue. So yeah, the Cat in the Hat is one of Dr. Seuss's most iconic characters, and to recreate him in Fortnite, I used the Camille skin because it's kind of weird because like no, Camille is a rat, and the Cat in the Hat is basically a cat. But here's the thing, though. Look, no, he's wearing a tie. Camille has a tie. She's black. She's got a she's got a tail that's basically if you put fur on it, it would look like a cat's tail. Camille basically has like the figurine and postures of the cat on her. Look, I mean, if you pretty much just put some tail fur on her tail, it's pretty much near identical. She's pretty much near identical with the cat. You just modify it a little bit. So yeah, you could probably use like black Meowscles or like maybe like Lynx for the Cat in the Hat, but just I'm personally going with Camille. Again, blasting cap can also be used to represent the cat's hat. Like the red and blue, the red and white color scheme. The cat in the hat is like known for like the red and white color scheme. I'm personally gonna use the Harley hitter for his pickaxe, but here's the thing though about the cat. The cat doesn't really have any like weapons or stuff like that. I mean, I guess you can use like the nets. Wait, the nets. Wait, hold on. Let me look at my locker. Yeah, there is no net pickaxe in the game, at least from the shop, from what I've seen. So yeah, basically this. But the Harley hitter basically is kind of a reference to the scene in the movie where the cat is trying to beat up this fat kid for hanging him. But Sally and Conrad stop him before he can. Also, there was a meme for a while called "The Cat in the Hat with the Bat" meme that was very short lived, where the cat is basically holding a bat with this demonic face on him, and I thought it was pretty funny. So yeah, and oh yeah, you can actually use the Gold Digger pickaxe for the cat. I don't have the Gold Digger pickaxe. It's basically part of the farm set. It's this gold hoe pickaxe called the Gold Digger. That also works because of like the dirty hoe scene from the movie, but because it's funnier, I'm gonna stick with the Harley hitter pickaxe. It's kind of hard to think of a glider for the Cat in the Hat if I'm being honest, because this one kind of resembles like his color scheme, with the white, the red and white. But I feel like there's another one that can work somehow. Maybe this one? No, I mean, I want to find like something that kind of reminds me of like his car from the movie, or like maybe like those snow sleds from like the cover of like that one book, of the second book, The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. Yeah, I can't think of a good glider for the Cat in the Hat other than than the cozy coaster. This is probably the best one I got, but if anyone has any better ones, let me know. And for some emotes, I got Shade Box because it's kind of a reference to like the box that he carries around he carries around, has this box which has thing one and thing two in it. And in the movie, the box basically serves as a little portal, as a little door from his dimension to the real world, basically. Puddle Hopper because it's kind of a reference to the rain. Actually, hold on. No, no. Okay, this emo right here. Okay. This is the one I want. Stormy Slog is kind of a reference to the rainy day from the book, and also the cat has in him his umbrella, which is also a reference. Rolly Rider because it's also a reference to a scene in the book where he's like rolling on something. He's on a ball, like singing the fun song in the movie and in the book. This is an explicit reference in the movie where the cat cuts off his own tail. A very iconic scene. Cold Shot. Again, this is also a reference to the baseball bat scene in the movie where he's trying to beat up that kid, but Sally and Conrad stop him. And another movie reference. This is a reference to City Morgue, the City Morgue scene. Yep. Yeah, that's the Cat in the Hat for you. Next combo. And here we have the Screenslaver from Incredibles 2. Yeah, the Screenslaver is a villain, as a minor villain from The Incredibles 2. He's basically Evelyn Develer's henchman, kind of in a way, even though he's just a pizza guy in reality. So yeah, to recreate the Screenslaver, I used the Chaos Agent outfit, which I think is pretty darn close to what he looks like in the film. He could be a bit scrawnier, but this is pretty much a self-portrait. Special delivery because I don't think he carries anything on his back or anything, but he is a pizza guy in the movie. He is revealed to just be a pizza guy. So yeah, I think this fits his occupation in the film, his off-scene occupation. Old Chopper, because he does use an axe to try to get Elastigirl. There's another pickaxe that works for him. I think it's the Resident Evil pickaxe. You know, oh wait, hold on. Let me. It's the electric one. Hold on. There's another one you can also use for him as well. Hold on, where is it? Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, this pickaxe. This also works for him because he Widow's Bite also works for him because he does electrocute Elastigirl at one point. Yeah, there's also another similar one with from the Resident Evil series, but yeah, I prefer use Old Chopper. Pop Dropper, I don't know why I have this. I think it's a reference to the fact that Elastigirl saves him by inflating herself kind of in an elastic way. I can't think of a good glider for him, so that's what I went with. For some emotes, we have I needed to concentrate. Very self-explanatory. He hypnotizes people in the film. Hypnotize, again, also self-explanatory. People are hypnotized into following the screenslaver's orders in the film. Pizza Party, this is just a reference to his pizza man occupation. Yeah, I don't know how he's eating that without taking off his mask, but okay. Confused, you know, he gets snapped out of his hypnotism, and he's just afraid, like, what's going on, like, who am I, what are you guys doing with me? Yeah. Alright. And for the last combo of this video, since it's currently Star Wars themed in Fortnite, you know, as of this season stuff, I'm gonna make a combo for C3-PO, you know, the loyal robot droid that's been with Luke and the gang since the very beginning of the franchise. So yeah, and using Bender again, you can use the gold variation of Bender, because this is probably the only gold robot skin in the game. For his backbling, you can use R2-D2 because, you know, R2-D2 and C3-PO are like inseparable friends and stuff. I used the emblematic pickaxe because C3-PO does actually carry a flag in the Phantom Menace when he's manning Anakin's first pod race on Tatooine and stuff like that. All right. X-34 Landspeeder, because, you know, he does ride with Luke in it at some point in A New Hope. And for emotes, I have Waddle Away, because C3-PO does waddle a lot. He doesn't really run or walk. He just waddles, kind of like with his... Not exactly this, but somewhat close. Again, Banner Wave, another reference to this is a reference to yeah, the Phantom Menace pod race flag scene. Obi-Wan's message. You know, because he has R2 with him and stuff like that. Little speeder bike. Again, I guess this is also a reference to the land speeder scene, I guess. Tet's throne, because it's a reference to Return of the Jedi, where C3PO is being worshipped by the Ewoks. And finger guns, because he does actually in Attack of the Clones, he gets dismembered and put into the droid army on the battle of Geonosis, but he gets disheaded by Coleman. Wait, hold on. What's that green alien's name that dismembers him? I forgot his name. He's on the tip of my tongue. You know what? I'll just put his name. I'll remember his name later. But I just remembered it like last month. In Attack of the Clones, there was a green Jedi who dismembers him, kind of. Kit Fisto. God damn it! It was Kit Fisto. Took me 2 minutes just to find that out. So yeah. Okay, and that's C3PO right there. So yeah, that concludes part 2 of my Fortnite bootleg combos video. If you guys like what you see, consider subscribing, comment, like, rate, or whatever. Do whatever you want. And with that said, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.